Oh, shucky, shucks. Hello, everyone. Midday check-in live. That video there gives you a glimpse of Costa Rica's mind, body, and soul retreat. So I'm going to play it again in case you're like, oh, I didn't see all of it. And those of you who are doing a replay, I'm going to play it again. I just played a video. Really thankful for that video. I got to give props to Diana in Costa Rica who did that. So hi, everybody. I said I was going to be doing a countdown to Costa Rica retreat registration. Regular registration starts tomorrow. Tomorrow. We've been doing early registration. Let me turn this off so it's not disturbing me. We've been doing early registration, and women have already started to register early. And so now tomorrow we officially open it to the public. And so I'm super duper excited. The video I just played, I will play again if you're just joining, so that you can get a taste of what this looks like. That video is actual participants. So I just wanted to jump in my lunch hour here for a moment, just to one, say hey, to two, say hey again and check out this retreat. And to three, to kind of let you know that about some info sessions in case you want to learn more, because I'm not going to spend all that time here on Facebook Live and YouTube Live to talk about that. So I know that I will be resharing this video for our Facebook community, Black Women, 40 plus Thrive Tribe. So welcome to you who watching that in that particular group. I wanted to come to you today. I had I had kind of a whole staged thing. I was going to show you. We got free gifts we're giving away if you come to the info session. This is one of them. This is one that I designed. This is a tote bag. It says Unleashed. You see the she? Yeah, I designed that. Got those made. And I was going to go all into that, but I had a really interesting experience last night in a discussion that I did. And I said, you know what? I think I want to talk about this. And it confirmed for me why it's so important for me to do this work right now in my life. It also confirmed for me why it's so important for all of us to take a beat, take a pause. I want you to think about play in your life. And I don't want you to only think about play as it relates to in your adult life. But I want you to reflect on play as a child, and particularly those who are women. This retreat that I am doing is for Black women who are 40 plus. It's specifically for that group. A lot of intentionality behind that. But I want you to be thinking about your childhood and think about when you used to play and what was that like? And was play safe? So I had this discussion last night. It was called Heal the Girl to Free the Woman. I had that discussion on Clubhouse. If you go to Clubhouse and you go on my profile, you can listen to the replay. Those of you who are in our Facebook community group, you will be getting that special sent directly to you in our Sunday self-care newsletter. So if you're like, I want that self-care newsletter, because I give all kinds of goodies for free in that, then all you got to do, you just have to subscribe to findingyourvoiceafter40.com. But we had a discussion last night and we were talking about heal the girl to free the woman. And we were talking about how until we really start addressing our childhood stuff, you can have financial freedom, you can have, a new house, your kids can be going to the best colleges, scholarships, blah, blah, blah. But if you're still carrying a little girl that's still scared, that was hurt, that was taught to a certain way, that was conditioned a certain way, that didn't get the love, didn't get the parenting, didn't get got the neglect, or just didn't get the worthiness or the safety, then you're only as free as that is healed. Now, we all have it, boys and girls. Not, I just called the topic Free the Girl because I was talking to a group of women. But boys, I promise you, men, maybe even heavier, because I think men are given even less opportunities to emote and to feel and to carry that with them in their adulthood. And we wonder, why do men, why all the things, right? Well, because where do we create spaces for men to feel and talk about their feelings? Well, so that they carry that in adulthood. But specifically for women, we had this discussion and some really beautiful things came out. And I wanted to just mention this because this retreat is really about the very thing of how do we begin to have the freedom, the real freedom, to live the lives that we really want. And so I know for me, it wasn't until I began to do some serious roll-up sleeves, some scary, scary work, some scary, scary losses before I could really, really get in this. Oh, I see comments. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Roosevelt. I'm sorry if you guys are gone now. Sorry, I didn't see it until now. Stay tuned. I had to dig really deep, and I couldn't do it by myself. I thought I could. I thought I was doing the work, but I wasn't feeling no freer. And in fact, I was having more tantrums. I was feeling worse. And it wasn't until I started therapy, and that was really helpful, which is why I pushed that so heavily to everybody. But there was still a gap. There was still a missing link. And I couldn't figure out what the thing was, but I just kept trying to move on with it. And it wasn't until, I just had a really kind of just complete collapse. And my spirit just finally I finally felt like I heard something that I had never heard before. And it was spirit saying, you got to go get you got to get some God in your life a little differently than how you've been getting God in your life. And that's literally how it came to me. And I realized I needed to take a spiritual retreat. And I did that. And it shifted gears for me. But even still, and this is why I'm doing the retreat, because I think retreats have the opportunity to reset you. They have the opportunity to pivot you and point you in the direction that you really need to move toward. They don't fix you. They don't, no, that's not. But they have the ability to shift you and pivot you and get you in position for whatever it is that you're going. And that's really what this retreat is about. What really caused the thing was I got the pivot, I got in position, and then it gave me the freedom to start really seeking what I needed. And I started getting different healers and spiritual healers to come in my life in addition to therapy. So I say this whole backdrop, thank you for watching. If you're watching, I'm going to replay a video for you in just a moment. I say that's why I've always been about health and wellness before I was an artist. I mean, artist is health and wellness. We are healers as artists, which is why it's such a huge demand on us, because we're not only healing, telling the story to you, there's a healing that's happening inside of us too. So that's always been a part of me. But, the more overt, the more actual health and wellness space, that's what I went to college for. That's what I went to Howard for. That's what Howard taught me, was how to be a physical therapist. And that is what's laid the foundation for me to get in healing in a more overt way. And so I've always been about this fiber. So doing this retreat in Costa Rica, it's a mind, body, and soul retreat. So we look at how the mindset impacts the body and the physical, and how all that is impacted by the soul. And so I encourage any women because this is a retreat specifically for women, and those men who are watching who have women in their lives that are Black women who are at least 40 years old, If they're 37, we'll take it too. 37, 38, 39, but less than 37. But the way it's the way it's advertised is 40 plus. But if you have those women in your life and you see them, there's a certain lack of liberation. There's a certain stagnation that you recognize or that they talk about, or the energy is just you can feel that if they just had the pivot, if they just could be put in position, they could be set up for something. Share this with them. And what I'm doing as we go live tomorrow with regular registration is encouraging people to come to a minimum to the info session. At a minimum, come to the info session, because that is free. And that is a way to allow you to explore and think about this a bit more. This is not something, doing retreats, and the retreats that I give, at least, this is not to take lightly. This isn't, oh, I'm going on a girls' trip. No. It will eventually feel energetically like that, but you want to be coming into this space wanting to have a different experience in your life. And if you're feeling like you need to reset, you need to rejuvenate, you need to reclaim, this is, to me, one of the best ways you can service yourself this way. It's an honor for me to do this retreat, and we sold out on our last one. We are already selling. We have very limited numbers. We take no more than 17 women. Last year, we took no more than 15, so we increased it by 2. But that is intentional so that you can really, really get the attention that you need, and so that you can really bond with other women and actually experience sisterhood like you've never experienced it before. On a tropical island, eating vegan foods, being completely taken care of, having spa treatments, but also doing workshops where you're just unpacking. I'm just facilitating you unpacking, and you being able to hear from other women just like you, or other women who maybe don't look just like you, but you find out, oh, we got kindred stuff going on here. So I just encourage you to consider going. And so in order to make the decision, though, there is not one person who attends my retreats without me talking to one-on-one first and having a conversation. So 1, you can ask me questions. And so 2, I can tell you more about what to expect and what not to expect. So if you go to findingyourvoiceafter40.com, which is right here, and you sign up, you'll see about the retreat. You'll click on that. It's going to bring you to the retreat website, and you'll see attend free info session. And you just click on that and you pick the time. It's a scheduler. So you just pick the time that you're available. We do the info sessions every week. So some weeks it may just be me and you in there. Sometimes it just depends on the numbers of people who sign up. So don't feel like you get on the Zoom, you're like, oh Lord, it's just me. This is the time, this is the space to begin to get vulnerable and for us to get to know each other. So if you're just joining, welcome. I'm getting ready to share. Thank you, Roosevelt. You're still there and you're going to spread the word. Thank you. I'm going to share a video now so that you can get a taste. I played this at the very beginning, but I want you to be able to get a taste again of what this is and, what it's not, because I think it's very important, for you to have that. So let me see if this is I think it's gonna pop up. Hold on. Let me see. Oh Lord, is it popping up? Yep, there we go. All right. So we're gonna push play so you can watch and you can get a taste of what it looks like. All right. It's just very quick. It's just a minute long. It's a minute long video. So that is the video that gives you a 1 minute snapshot into it. Those are actual women that attended, all beautiful, amazing women. So amazing women that I was so honored to spend 6 days with and hold them in their spaces and love up on them and then love up on each other and explore parts of themselves that they had never really maybe done in community before, or maybe not even at all. So again, share this. My stuff is public on Facebook, so there's no privacy setting on this. You can share it amongst different groups. You can share it in different communities that you belong to, particularly if you belong to communities where you know there are a lot of Black women in the spaces. I know sometimes groups have rules around what they share, but feel free, DM this, share it on your page. And again, if you go to findingyourvoiceafter40.com, you'll see where you can push on. It's right as soon as you get on the page and scroll down a little bit, you'll be able to click on, and you'll get to the main website. And so to the main website to sign up for the info session. But tomorrow, when you go to the site, you'll be able to click on and actually book straight on the site, because that's when we go into regular registration. But I encourage you, in order for you to get discounts, you can get hundreds of dollars off if you attend an info session, whether that be with me, or I have a team in Costa Rica, our concierge in Costa Rica. You can contact them. Also, you'll see those options. You can make an appointment with them and they can talk. We're a whole team together, so we're all sharing the same information. So either or, contacting is fine. If you come with me, though, obviously I'm going to give you even more nuance, even more details. So I hope that we've already got people booked. I've got an info session happening tonight at 7:30 Central Standard Time. There's still spots open. We have a few women who are going to be coming to that. So if you want to go, this is totally free. Then you can sign up. And this is the thing: if you sign up to go to an info session this week, I'm giving away some free things. So I'm giving away this bag. Well, I'm giving away in a raffle. We're doing a raffle. I can't just give it away. I also have a self-care kit that has a bunch of little goodies, like some creams and some Arbonne products, which are all plant-based clean products. I'm a consultant with them, so I'm giving away some of those goodies. And I'm also giving away an Amazon gift card for $25. So it's a win-win. You have nothing to lose. You're not obligated to sign up for the retreat. It's really just to get you so that you can become more aware of what it is and of what it's not. So I have a few moments here. Hi, Gina. I think I can let me see if I show. Oh, there we go. Oh, hi, Gina. See that says hi, Kenyon. And then Roosevelt saying you'll spread the word. And I really, really appreciate that. Totally appreciate that beyond. But if you had any questions, if you're watching in live time, feel free. If you just want to have any comments, I'll share it on the screen. I can't see all the comments. I can only see certain platforms the way this is set up. But again, if you have some private questions and you don't want to necessarily put it on here, y'all know how to reach me. Y'all know how to message me, DM me. Some of y'all got my number, so you can text me. It's not hard. And those of you who are watching this when I post this in the Black Women 40 Plus Thrive Tribe, those of you who are watching there, you will be seeing, we have a specific event link that's going up tomorrow, Friday. Today is our Thursday Thrive, so you'll be seeing this under our Thursday Thrive. But this will be, if you are a part of that community, then you're going to get a direct link and be directly invited to the retreat itself. And so if you're not a part of that community and you're a Black woman and you are 40 plus and you want to be a part, then just look up Black Women 40 plus, the +sign, Thrive Tribe. And, there's a couple questions we ask just to keep some safety in the group. And then we'll let you in if it's all good. So that is really kind of all I got today. I'm gonna play the video one more time. I'll play the video one more time so that everybody kind of knows. If you just joined, you can see what this whole retreat is about, get a glimpse. It's just a 1-minute video. So let's see if we can go ahead and push play so you can watch. All righty. So that was it. Again, thanks those who joined me at your lunch hour. I'm going to get back to doing some of my work. Just so that you know, a lot of people don't know this. I work at a university. I work in health sciences. I'm actually a manager there of student professional and career development. And I also in a college of health sciences, and I also have my own business. So y'all know I have my music business. It's still there. Yes, Kenya MJ Music. We're working on some behind the scenes there. Not so much of me as a performer, but some other things. But also finding your voice is my baby. I tried to open a center in Michigan years ago. Invested in a property to do day retreats and had to let that go when I had to change and shift my life. And it was a blessing in that it gave me what I needed to have to pivot to where I am now. And so I wouldn't have had any of the audacity or courage to do any of that had I just sat and listened to the fear and watch those around me. And, I know people have questions. I always hear people, oh, you're doing a lot. What you doing now? I hear it all the time, but it's all right because I know me and I know that this is how I'm wired. And I figured out I'm still a work in progress. So I'm still learning how to really accommodate all that I am and step into that. But if it wasn't for an initial retreat that I did back in 2009, I know I wouldn't be where I am today. So I hope that you will consider this and share it and be a part of it and come to one of our info sessions. So that is all. You guys have an amazing Thursday, and I'll see you soon. All right, bye.